of keeping kids safe and being able to make decisions on how cases are handled. And for decades, the children were let down. And this is a ongoing madness in this country. Okay. This is a ongoing crazy madness. And the fact that we're in a world now where, as long as, oh shit, I pulled the wrong freaking handle. Hang on. And now my monitor's gone off.
Just go to the bottom there where it said 2024 about Oldham.
I will.
Something about Oldham.
I just want to show this is like from 4 days ago. Okay.
Right. Sorry.
Was it down here? You seen it?
It was right at the bottom of that the last post that you're showing. It said 2024 that Oldham asked for help from the government, and Jess Phillips said that Oldham Council need to sort it out for themselves.
Do you know what's crazy? Is John Wedger, I know a lot of you know him. Can I get some likes and shares, please? Okay, I'm incredibly triggered. Okay. Just get it shared. I don't even want to hear your nonsense. Just get it liked, get it shared, get it out there. Oh, yes, Kim. 100 million%. It's the UK that's getting the slap today, Kim. But this is not a localized issue. This is worldwide. And do you know what's even sadder, Kim? This isn't a localized issue in every possible, like, fathomable version of this, from the transportation to the GGs to the freaky weirdos that go about things, doing things themselves, to the organized groups, to the gangs, to the cartels. Every freaking corner of the world has all of it spread like hot butter across it.
Yeah.
Also, if you're just used to Ron talking about random stuff on the Daily Show and Diddy and royal stuff, this is where Ron's heart lies. Okay. And it really does my nut in, man. I swear, honestly. I know, can't say that. Anyway, London. Elon Musk has triggered political storm in the UK over sensational allegations against Prime Minister Keir, who has claimed he failed to take any convincing action against child GGs in the country, evoking calls for an investigation into the scandal. Now, again, this is going to go through all of this. But I think what is really important is we ask ourselves, how prevalent can this have been throughout the UK?
I think it's always been prevalent.
So GGs commit 2 offences a day, first figures reveal. Sadly, we're not signing up to this, but we'll move on to the next headline. One moment. Here we go.
Just while I was just going to refer to somebody in the side chat asking about Discord. The Discord, at the moment, the Discord's closed.
Yeah, Discord's closed. Once I've got my new security stuff all up. And listen, the beautiful thing about this Discord is it's basically full of fully developed adults with a frontal cortex. We've had one little bit of bother from someone who thought they were clever and thought they could come and spoil our fun. But that just makes Ron go psycho on security. So we're going to treat it very much like a nightclub, all right? Where you join the server, and then you will be given the opportunity to speak to an admin or to myself, where you will show me your face and you will tell me who you are. And it's as simple as that. Once that happens, you'll be given a special role and you'll never have to do that again. I completely 100% do not save your information or anything like that. It's just I'm not messing around. My community is so awesome. Anyone who thinks they're going to come and cause any havoc there, I'm just not having it.
Yeah.
So yeah. So yeah. And again, we're not talking about publicly. We're not talking about to everyone. We're talking about to me and members of staff that have worked for me for over 5 or 6 years. You know what I'm saying? It's not, oh, random mod that's been here for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? It's people that pre-exist this community and people that could have wormed their way in from in the start of this community and are doing the long play, if you see what I mean. So yeah, and it's a lovely place, and I plan on keeping it that way. And Lord help anyone who if I know everyone's nice. Nothing bad happens. Everything's nice. Everything's great. We'll just leave it there. Okay, so GGs are in every single part of our country, Jess Phillips says. There are GGs in every single part of our country, Jess Phillips has told Sky News. Correct. Do you remember Jill Dando?
Yes, I do very well.
Do you remember the Jill Dando case and her outcome?
Yep.
This, I don't think it's going to end well for everybody involved. If that makes sense. Because, bro, speaking very carefully, and just speaking from the experience of what we've seen with the riots, okay, in the UK, there seems to be a division of policing. Okay, we're not going to say anything other than division of policing. And there seems to be a serious problem that ties in a specific group of individuals across the policing issue and the GG issue, and also perhaps people who aren't here with the proper administrative papers, shall we say. Now, that doesn't mean everyone in those demographics fall into this. You've got to be very careful, because I like to talk about facts, right? And facts are facts. Oh, there we go. Shanty, my G. Listen, I'll be honest with you. Ron is so tight with his securities for Warriors. I have one individual who is the head of my ghost team, and they have their entire team that they run who I do not even know of their existence. Just to be clear. But I get what you mean by Warriors, man. We're all fighting the good fight. And I just honestly, I didn't think I was going to get this triggered. Hang on. Okay, it's good. It's not.
You're only getting triggered because you're so passionate about it.
Oh,
so
mate, I'm out of practice, though. This is the thing. I'm out of practice. Like, this is what they want to see. Like, this is what the PDF groups will go on and, like, make posts and talk about and laugh. Oh, we got them all triggered again. Like, trust me, I've seen it. I remember when I was piecing together a Russian Google website based in Russia that was like Imgur, or like one of these image-based sites where you can go upload, pictures of flowers and all of this. And when you've got a site with 50,000 members and you've got 150 categories for photography, and all categories have between 2,000 and 3,000 posts, except for, children, which had hundreds of thousands of posts, there's something going on there. And they were following my investigation on the dark web, on a forum, talking about how I'm putting this together and all the rest of it. And then I done a video about their conversations, and then that was that. They just moved their whole website.
Wow.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Has Nova started school? Okay, Kim, that was a tee-hee at the end there. I thought, wow, all right, Kim, you had me convinced you were rational, and now we're a wow. But no, I'm with you. Do you know what? If I often say to Dan, I'm like, listen, you're going to leave her downstairs, go up to grab something and come down, and she'll be walking out to university before you know it.
Can I just ask, Ron, just totally off the subject, but for your later show tonight, is Dan coming on?
Yeah. She won't be on.
Cool.
She won't be on camera, but she'll be on. Yeah. So just in case you missed the start of this, if you like a bit of paranormal, okay. If you like paranormal, that's actual paranormal and isn't nonsense. Myself and Dan, we're doing a little show at 8:00. Dan's going to talk about all the torments that she's been through with the paranormal. We're going to test out some of my new equipment. We're going to do some little investigations and things like this. And yeah. Also, at some point this week, I'm going to put up a poll on Discord for 3 different dates in round about the middle of the summer holidays. There's going to be Nova's birthday party that we're going to tell everybody at her school and things that's her birthday, because otherwise she's going to be bumped out of birthday presents and parties everywhere. Because who's going to be? I'm not being funny. Every boyfriend for the first couple of years will make a big deal of her birthday on Christmas Eve, and then it'll just fizzle out. And then she'll never have a birthday again. So we're slapping it in the middle of the summer holidays so we can capitalize on that.
Mate, brilliant idea.
So yeah, but I love. Sorry, on you go, mate.
How's Nova doing? Is she okay?
Oh, she's great. She's an absolute psychopath. Like, she's like, do you know what I'm going to do? Like, this is the thing. She only cries if she's got a wet nappy, a dirty nappy, if she needs a burp or she needs fed, right? And everything's fairly obvious apart from the burps. And I swear, man, it's like that little girl is being tormented by the burp spirits. Because last night she was screaming for like 40 minutes. And, you know, you get her, you put her on your tummy, you move her around, you rock her, you can sing her a wee song, and she calms down for every now and again. And then she'll start screaming again. And then you put her in a position that triggers the burp, and she sounds, no joke, like a man in her mid 60s or 70s that's drank nothing but Guinness his whole life and smoked a pipe since he was about 14. It's outrageous. It's outrageous. And then that's her, straight out, lights out time. So yeah, it's all good though.
Yeah, no, I remember those days.
Oh yes. Listen, Pearl, I'm with you. I'm with you. We can't really talk about it, but I'm totally with you, man. I'm totally with you. Another reason why I want people to join the Discord when we've got the new security is I'm going to be trialing later this year a podcast that's just based on Discord. So no restrictions of speech, absolutely nothing. Proper independent stuff for the community, and I'm excited about it. And next week, we're starting members night on the Sean Atwood channel, so stay very, very, very tuned for that. Every members night, I will be making it at a different time and on a different day to maximize everyone's ability to take part. So yeah. Anyway, I've calmed down a little bit. Let's get back to the triggering.
Cool.
So let's have a look. Hang on.
Where you go. I'll be completely honest with you, Beth. There is those moments where you go, is this the life I asked for? I was direct service provider before I was an MP, and you think, maybe I'll just go.
There's no sound coming from it. How about now?
Maybe I'll just go back
Nope.
to.
Huh. All right, let's not figure that out. Let's just read on. So basically what's going on is this woman's asking for help and being told nothing. The safeguarding minister told Sky's political editor Beth Rigby on the electoral dysfunction podcast she was issuing an open invitation to Conservative leader Kenneth Budnock to meet victims with her. See, that's the thing, man. I think. Oh, you guys can hear it. You guys have sound. Okay, it's just.
Yeah.
It's just Murph again causing problems.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm looking at Discord waiting for Queenie to come in. That's why.
Oh yeah, that's all right. That's all right, mate. Listen, if it's the job's too much, it's okay. Relax. Just relax, okay? Oh yeah, that's exactly what I do, Rosie. That's exactly what I do. 100% exactly what I do. Have you ever seen what an owl's legs look like? That's what Nova's legs look like. She has the most chicken legs you have ever seen. But anyway, let's get back to this. If there's an echo, let me know.
There is those moments where you go, is this the life I asked for? I was direct service provider before I was an MP, and you think, maybe I'll just go back to doing that. Maybe I'll just go back to running a local women's refuge. I don't need this. And then you go, no, you're there for a reason. Keir Starmer gave me the job. You know, like, it was not uncontentious that giving me my job back after I had resigned, and he did it because he believes that I'm the best person to get this job. I don't want to overstate it. It's not been pleasant for me, and I don't want to understate it either. But if you compare it to the things I've seen that those women have been through, that those young girls, I've met women who were branded by abusers, you know, literally marks on them to say that they were owned. I've met women raped by 20 men in 5 hours. Like, nothing compares. And so then I go back to that. I go, no, hang on. But what will hurt me is if I go through all of this and I don't manage to change things. That's what will hurt me if I don't manage.
Well, get ready for the hurt, love. Okay, because this is the thing. I have met survivors. I used to have a huge community, and there's a percentage of survivors. They say you've got to break through your traumas, right? And I get what that means. I get what that means, right? And there's a certain percentage of people who have adjusted, have healed or